Hello, everyone, and welcome to the AMA with Jay Doesn't Know What She's Doing. So, in years past, I have had Katie with me to do this because I don't like talking by myself. So, this is going to be fun. I don't, yeah. So anyway, welcome. If you don't know who I am, congratulations. I'm Jay. Um, and I can't tell if anyone's watching or not. Hello, welcome, Ryan and Sharon. Yay! So I guess housekeeping, first of all, that's usually the questions people ask me. So I am currently so Clover City released last month-ish. I think it was last month. And I am currently working on editing books 1 through 3 of A Touch of Power in preparation for 5. Trying to pick up on my loose ends, and we'll put the Omnicron out of that. In Omnicron? What? I can't. Words are hard today. I am really sleep deprived, so I apologize that this is going to be a little omnibus. That's the word. Thank you, Sharon. I'm like, Omnicron is not the right word. Omnibus is, though. So omnibus is the right word. So we will put out a book 1 through 3 with the omnibus. I am actually kind of really excited for it because I have been doing, like, it's yeah, sleep deprived people are the best. I'm adding little things here and there. I just feel like it makes it better. Thank you. It's my poison apple green. So hey, I was talking. Yeah, loopy together. Everyone can be loopy together. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So, also, I will open this up again because I have been bugged by enough people this weekend. I am probably going to be sending out another round of physical copies. If anyone wants to do that, just hit me up in private message. Because I'm going to have to go to the post office anyway. So if anyone wants to do that, let me know. And also, I will have, if anyone is like in the Utah area, hey Richie, Transformer Decepticon. You know what? It kind of does. It also sounds like a COVID variant, which is I think where I got the word in my head. But I mean, Omni's a pretty normal thing. Hey James. Hey JD. Everyone. I'm so glad people came and to join me because I hate just talking at myself. Yay! So if you if you are in the Utah-ish area and are coming to Dragonsteel, I will be at Dragonsteel selling copies of my book, which if you don't know what Dragonsteel is, it's Brandon Sanderson's convention that he has made. And so it's a 2-day convention, the Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So it should be fun. It's my first time ever doing it, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm a little like, so I'm not like an official guest. I'm just crunching on Danwell's booth, and I'm just gonna go sell my books at his booth. But yeah, it's not far away for me, which is why I'm doing it because we know I don't like to travel. I mean, I do like to travel, but it's like a occasional thing. Yay, lurking guests. We like lurking guests. So I mean, yes. To be fair, So here's the thing that I uh, I am not a huge draw. I mean, Utah is an interesting place for conventions because there is um we have FanX. Oh, thank you. I love my cover art. It makes me so happy. It just, which is why I put it up in the back of my room or in the back of my streams. Because, I mean, technically that's the only one I don't have up on the wall. The other ones are on the wall over there. But that one I put in behind my screens because it was one of my favorites. It's also the one I take to conventions and I put on my table. So that will be at my convention. Um, yeah, I mean, Utah does. It's actually like a gorgeous day out right now, but that will change. We will go through first winter and second fall and my shirt says I'm feeling fabulous or feeling beautiful. Sorry, fabulous is a different one. It's Halloween month, so I figured it matched the poison apple green. Um, but yeah, so we have FanX, but FanX has moved away from being author friendly to only catering to the movie stars, and so Brandon has kind of filled the gap for a lot of this area in doing a convention that is book and author based, which I really appreciate. He also only lives like 5 minutes away from me and has a really cool house. So just in case you were ever wondering, Brandon's like basement lair is really cool. I want one. I will get one eventually. No. I have done plenty of conventions in Utah. The people who I like, it is not. I am not a huge draw, but I like talking to people sometimes. Occasionally, I like talking to people when I'm extroverting because I'm very much not an extrovert, so I have to make myself. Thus, things like this. So yeah, that is the Denver. Yeah, it really has. It's so hard. Like like there used to be um to be fair, not all movie stars are like that. There are some super, super nice movie stars. I can personally vouch for Jared Padalecki and Ian Somerhalder. Very, very nice guys. I have met both of them in private and fan conventions, and they are great. So, I mean, it just depends. Like, there are some really great, nice people. The other one I met that was really George Takei, whatever his name is. He's super nice old man. Like, yes, and they do. The stars pull in sponsorship money. What would be a subgenre that I will write a book for? So there are like 3 projects that I really wanna do, and I've been stopping myself because I don't want too many side projects and I can't focus on things as it is, and I don't wanna be killed. So my side projects, eventually I will finish I will finish. It technically has been started for years and we just haven't gone anywhere on it because I'm not good about that. I will do the one co-writing with Tao in a subset of this apocalypse universe, which it's so fun. I really, really would love to do it, but my brain, and it's a cooking one too. So like there's a lot of fun things about it. I really want to get it done, but I have a hard time, I realize, writing in other people's universes because it is Tao's setting. I don't have a solid understanding enough of the world that that caused a lot of problems in me being able to write it. So I'll eventually figure that out with him. But that one is one I want to do. There is one that I start again. I wrote like a chapter of it, which was Avery's Chinese cliche, which that makes it's Avery Chinese cliche. Yeah, that was that one. It was just me making it was me having fun with like writing a cultivation romance that was just every Chinese cliche that I laugh and make fun of in these web novels. Um, that that would do. Um, and then I also wanted to do actually, I'm not going to talk about that one because I'm probably actually going to make it a real thing happen, and it depends on other things. So, um, we'll go to JD's question. How do I create characters? So there's a little bit of um, there's a little bit of both, or everything that you just said, out of the blue, acquaintances, celebrities. I have all of the above. It just kind of depends on what I'm doing what I'm doing for the day. So there are definitely some that I have pulled from celebrities. My main characters are usually alternate versions of me. I'm not. There's just no getting around that one. Like they are just alternate. Like if Jay was in a different universe and had a different background and upbringing, these are Jay. Um, the other ones, like there are definitely like if I mention a celebrity, they kind of were pivotal. Well, actually, no. For celebrities, usually I only take their looks. And that's fair. I will base looks off of celebrities, but I won't actually use celebrity personalities. The personalities usually either come from just random my brain or people I know. Like in Lotus Lake, or well, Clover City, technically. There are two characters there, four characters that were based pretty heavily on real people. Um, so Joe Ledger was based on my friend Jonathan Mayberry. Um, Alex was based on a deceased fan of mine. Um, I worked with his best friend and his mom to add in that to owed him. And then they appear briefly, but the Dempseys, Karina and that Abe. Karina is also one of my deceased fans, so I have two of those in this one. Anyway, really love them. I do tend to put in like nods to people, like in book 4, or maybe it's book 3. Book 3, the delegations. One of the delegations is made up almost entirely of nods to other authors and their characters, which I really had a lot of fun doing. Just because I like putting people in. There's one of the families that I think it's either book 2 or 3 that is like the Krauts and people from the Discord that were the Dakota's Discord that I was on at the time really avidly. So I did both of so I put people in as fun little nods, and like I put in Piper. Piper was in book 3. Piper was in book 3, and is really great in writing her own stuff. So like she's a really cute little fan. So it just depends on. I've put people in just because I like them. So if I like people, I generally tend to not put in people I don't like because I don't want to immortalize the people I don't like. So, one has to get to get their name in my books. They have to impact me in some way. To be fair, um, usually when I have had really good conversations with people, and that's it does it, and I usually try not to. I try and make it in like clever ways, like Joe Ledger. Um, that being Jonathan, Joe Ledger is actually the main character from one of his book series. So, like, I just do things like that, or yeah. So, I think it's fun, and then I changed everybody's in the delegation's name. It's like a letter off, so that it's close, but not. Or I mix their character and their real name, things like that. Um, but if you notice the not the like when she goes through like the magic powers and of those people, I tried to make them as close to their main characters from whatever book series as I could. Like I tried to give them similar power sets just because it made me happy. Um yeah, I could kill people off in terrible ways, but to be fair, I don't kill a ton of people. I mean, I did kill like half a city, but they were mostly unnamed people who just died. And I didn't like on screen. I don't on screen death people a whole lot. Um, I mean, the closest is like killing the idiots in Lotus Lake and Clover City. Um, and to be fair, those are just representations of things that I've had to deal with as a gamer. Um, the name of this city was Mianak. I'm pretty sure it was Mianak that I half destroyed. Guys, details like that are really hard. Like sometimes people ask me stuff and I'm like, there are fans who know better than me because they've read my books almost as many times as I have probably. It's almost as many times as I have read my books way too many times. I do not love like that is the worst part about editing is I'm like, where am I in this? What's happened? Like where in the book is this and what does she already have right now? Because I like get to a current point and so in my brain she has all of that, but then I'm thinking like, oh wait, no, that like she hasn't learned spatial magic yet. So she doesn't have her spatial ring and what am I doing with that? And it's hard. Guys, I have spreadsheets. I have spreadsheets and pages of information to try and keep myself straight chapter by chapter on where she's at cuz like that stuff kills you. It is so hard to keep track of. Um yeah, it's it it's and yes, you could make them die horribly, but I don't really need to do that. I don't need that negativity in my life. They don't need that much presence in my life, guys. I just cut negative people out and then move on. Um, yeah, and oh no, it's true. I definitely actually do that. My Discord is really great for that. If I have a detail I don't know, I will post in my Discord and I will be like, "Hey, does anybody remember this?" And they will go and they will look or reread. And I'm just like, "I am so glad you guys are this dedicated. Like this does not make sense to me. I do not know why you do this, but I'm glad you do." Like um I do not have a no, I don't have any of that. I am doing with Richie stats on stats next week. This week, next week, next week, next week. It's like a week away. It's on the 30th, 6 days. So, I'm doing the stats on stats podcast with Richie, which I'm excited for. um, yeah, it's really nice when people are like that excited about your stuff. It makes me feel better. And they're also the ones like I have a couple of them who will come in and help me when I'm like doing. I will occasionally live stream my editing and my like world building. I can't live stream while I'm like actually writing, but when I'm editing or when I'm world building, I will do that so that they come in and point out. Um, oh, yay! I love Richie. He's so nice. He's a sweetheart. So it's gonna be great. I'm like, super excited. So he asked me earlier this month if I would do it on like the day before Halloween. I'm like, yes, I will do that. Like, I do like going on people's podcasts because then I'm not just talking at myself. I like having another voice like actually talk to me and like being able to see expressions. It's good to be able to see other people, which is why I normally pull Katie on, but she's been busy this year and we've both been crazy. So um I don't know. He gets lots of really great people on. Hey Kyle. Yeah. No, he yeah, it really is. So that's it's fun. Like just yeah. So it's one of those things that I really like doing it because it connects, but it also helps me stay on track because my ADHD brain just goes, all over the place. So it's hard for me to focus sometimes. And so having people that are there with me doing it, it's the body doubling. Um, if you've ever heard that term, but it's helpful. It really is. Yeah. I really like going on podcasts. They're a lot of fun. They just I have considered doing like a just talking with J time with other authors, but that requires planning and being consistent, and I am neither of those things. So I cannot be the one in charge. There was at one point that me, Brian DeBrune, and Xander were gonna do a podcast and invite other authors on, and we did not end up doing that because it is a lot of work. Just make it once a month. I mean, I could probably do it. I liked the idea of drinking with Charles. Because Charles is amazing and I adore him. And I never got invited to that. Dang it. I don't drink, but I would come hang out with Charles any day. Any day. Charles is one of my favorite people. So if you guys don't know Charles, you should go meet Charles. Who said that? I can't tell who it is if it's no, it's my brother. Yeah, go away, brother. I have been cleaning my room. Leave me alone. So, anyway, that's yeah, I don't know what I would do like to interview people. I just like I don't know what it would devolve into. It would mostly probably just devolve into me chatting with people because that's what I normally devolve into on live streams. I just like we were supposed to Xander, get back on it. No, we really don't need more distractions. We have enough distractions. Is there any ever competition between me and Xander? Yes. Yes, there is. We have competed in many things, and he does he have 6 books out yet? Because I have 6 books out yet. I have 6 books, and I don't think I don't remember if he's at 5 or 6. He might be at 6. He's got 3 in Red Mage, Tall Rock, Shooter. I think he's only got 5. I'm winning. I'm winning the competition. Plus, I have a short story out too, so I have like an extra. I have a short story too. um, do I have someone besides Jade plan on focusing on in the next book? I mean, Jade is the main character, so no. Yeah, well, that's because you throw everything away. And also, no, your house is not clean. You have dog hair everywhere. I guarantee it. There are different levels of clean, and your dog hair does not count. Um, yeah, nope. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, if you ever get me and Xander together, it's actually really fun to just we tend to banter and argue constantly. Bigger is the word. We tend to bigger. And I'm really glad that people have understood that we are not a married couple. We are just siblings. We got that more at the beginning. Or people just didn't even notice that we had the same last name. That's always fun too. Yeah, that's no, it's not. It's really not. My public area is fine. So, yeah, Xander and I are the closest in age. Well, okay, no, that is not true. Xander is the closest to me in age. We have 3 other siblings that are closer to him. But um yeah, it's great. Yeah. 3.5. Okay, fine. We have 3.5 siblings. We have a brother that we've half adopted. He's German. He's great. Thomas. Um, yeah. So anyway, I think I'm basically at time at this point. So thank you for coming. I again I don't have anything else on Gildificon. How do we say that? Gildificon. I'm gonna call it Gildificon because that's what sounds best to my really tired brain. Gildificon. 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 Fee fi fo fum. Yeah. Yeah. Um, it was great to talk to you guys. Thanks for coming and giving questions and responding and making me not feel all alone. No, I do not feel all alone. Guild if I can. Guild if I can. Yeah. I said things. Things were said. And then yeah, that's we're good now. I think. I was not alone. Yay! You guys are great. Keep watching because there have been some really good panels. I haven't caught as many of them because I'm on a really terrible sleep schedule, obviously. But no worries. Thanks for coming regardless. You can always find me on I have my own Facebook group, which is Boyce Fantastic Phonetics, and I post there sometimes. You can catch me on the Discord. Those are really the 2 places to get me. Yeah. those are the 2 best. The Discord is actually probably the best way to get a hold of me because I do actually look at it on a daily basis. I don't always look at everything else on a daily basis. So Geneva's got me there. Yay! That's me. That's my fanatic groups. Yay! Yeah. Thanks for coming. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And if you join me again, yeah, join me at Dragonsteel if you can. Join me on the Stats on Stats podcast next week. That will be amazing. Yeah, Geneva's great. She did this. I couldn't set up a live stream on the Facebook group. It was grayed out for some reason. So she set this up for me super fast because I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't have permissions. Yay. Aw, Katie, I love you. You did miss it. This year you were not my double to just chat with this year. Shame. For shame, Katie. For shame. I still love you. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. I think I'm gonna call that maybe. Oh yeah, that's my Discord. That's haha. It's called Ruland, and I share it with Xander because we're siblings, and I did it first, and we just kind of share it. It's technically mine, but I share with him. Geneva's got me. She's like, I got this. I got all the invite stuff. It's fine. So, yep. I'm just gonna keep talking and waving because Geneva hasn't cut me off yet. So, yeah.